Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We now have hit the first week mark of Season 2, and I gotta say it's refreshing to have new content and a new map to play. Although we were all upset about the roadmap of Season 2 being quite minimal in the beginning, I still had a lot of fun this last weekend playing on the new map majority of the time. But obviously we still have a long way to go this Season 2, so hopefully they will keep us around and keep us entertained. But speaking of the new map Contaminated, it flows in certain areas very nicely, but I gotta say there was some matches I felt like I was a target waiting to be shot at from the center points of the map, especially if you're coming from the eastern part of the map heading towards the flag C, which is in the center. You are very exposed in the eastern parts of the map that pretty much the majority of the side of the map is exposed. So overall, though, I think it's a very nice addition to Battlefield 6 and would have to rank it up there as one of the better ones, because when you go from Contaminated to New Sobek City, you realize how bad New Sobek City is designed. Now, it's a bummer that we are only getting 2 maps this season, which we have to wait a month for the other one, but Contaminated so far is keeping me hooked. We also did receive news, though, that this season is supposedly the recipe for the remainder of Battlefield 6, which is a big loss because if we are only getting 2 maps a season, it's going to get more and more complaints from its player base that is ever growing thin. Now, a game mode from last season that I felt like was the game mode that kind of stuck out for a lot of players, in my opinion, was Escalation. Because I felt like last season, Escalation made most maps better to play on than Conquest, but it's completely different for Contaminated specifically because the last 3 points on that map has way too much distance between the 3 last points, and it sort of creates a weird timing and battle between the 3 points at the end, which on the other maps it would make it completely hectic, which made the game mode more entertaining than Conquest. Now, for the Breakthrough fans out there, I think Contaminated should be ranked high considering how many zones they have included in this specific map. It made the game seem like it lasted forever. And then the last point was the most hectic battle sequences I've had in a long time. Super entertaining, which we need the most out of Battlefield at the moment. So if you're a Breakthrough fan, you should really enjoy Breakthrough on Contaminated. I started the Battle Pass the regular way when I noticed the new guns were in the later parts of the Battle Pass, which I kind of wish they would have notified you about that. But so with that being said, I haven't unlocked them yet. But once I do, I plan on making future videos about the new guns. But overall, I think the devs heard us about our opinions on some of the content as well as the early release looks of the cosmetics, because they clearly made some changes on some of the ones that stuck out and were kind of getting the most complaints from the community, which is really good. But hope to see them change some other things with the game, especially from a lot of the majority of other complaints that we have. The Little Bird has been entertaining and has brought me back to enjoying flying in the game again, but something still seems off for how quick you can be shot down, which I hope they can still figure out eventually. But for me, actually shooting helicopters down, I've noticed it's definitely different and a little bit more harder, which I'm okay with. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's super fun shooting helicopters down with an RPG, but last season it just seemed to be too easy, and even though it was fun, I would get a lot of them last season. Also, I feel like the TTK has somehow even gotten faster and the guns even more laser beamish, which I'm not sure how they could have made that happen when that was such a big complaint from a lot of players from the previous season. So hopefully we'll see some changes on that. Still, overall, I think there's a lot of work and fixes to be made, but I think it's heading in the right direction. I just hope with the recent news about Season 2 being, the recipe for future seasons, I hope they change that direction, because obviously you hear it from me, you hear it from a lot of other people. We want more content, we want more maps out of everything. And they said, and they were going to they told us in the beginning this Battlefield was going to have the most content, and as of right now that's a blatant lie. So hopefully we'll see that in the near future seasons and maybe make a change with kind of the statement they made on that. But anyway, if you guys love Battlefield, this is definitely the channel for you. I stream on Twitch every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. And if you like kind of content like this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to stay up to date on all this stuff, but I'm trying to juggle work as well as taking care of a child and this. So would really appreciate any comments or likes on what else you guys would like to see on my channel. I know it's primarily been updates on the seasons, but would love to hear what you guys think. If I should do like weapon customization videos and stuff like that, would really appreciate it. And if you want to join me and watch me on Twitch, my Twitch is twitch.tv/xphvn T0MX. Again, that's twitch.tv-x PHVNT0MX. Hope to see you on the battlefield. And again, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.